Let me just quickly talk about China, which is another big issue. This past week, the Chinese ambassador to Canada put out an editorial that accused Canada of having a double standard. They've detained 2 Canadians after Canada detained one of the business executives from Huawei, as you know, in Vancouver. But the ambassador from China accused Canada of, quote, white supremacy. If you were the Prime Minister, what would you say to the Chinese right now?
Sorry, who accused who of white supremacy?
The ambassador from China to Canada wrote an editorial, and he said there's a double standard between Canada's enforcement of the rule of law, and there's 2 Canadians, as you well know, detained. And he called Canada using white supremacy to enforce the rule of law. You're the Prime Minister. You got to respond to that. What's the response?
I don't know if there's any evidence of that suggestion. I know that there is a very important role that Canada plays in supporting the rule of law. There are concerns that folks legitimately are raising about the Trump administration and suggestions that the Trump administration is going to use arrests as a political tool in negotiations for trade, which is completely unacceptable and wrong. That should never happen. But the rule of law should be followed. It's something that we need to be partners with internationally to make sure that there is a reliable system that we know that we can depend on, and that's what we have to follow.
Sir, I know you're criticizing the Trump administration, but China's detained 2 Canadians. I just wonder if you got your eye on the ball here. We've got 2 Canadians detained in China. What's your view on China, not on Trump?
Right. So with China's detention of Canadians, again, that is deeply concerning. We need to make sure that anyone that's being detained is being done. It's being done in an appropriate manner. It's being done in the right manner. There's actually a full due process. Laws are being followed, and their protection is paramount. We're concerned right now with the detention of Canadians in China. That is something that all Canadians are concerned with, and we want to see our country make sure that those folks are safe and that they're returned safely, and that the detention is being done not as a backlash to Canada following the rule of law.